Xenonauts 2 November's developer update is out, and in this video we're going to talk about the three things in it: general development progress, soldier equipment, and finally, alien abilities. I'm not sure if I'm excited or very afraid of this last one. My name is Unkim, and on this channel you can find a bunch of indie game videos, some reviews, and of course this, a special kind of love for Xenonauts. First, let's talk about the general development progress. On the post itself, quote, "General feedback on version 24 was pretty good, but there's clearly quite a few aspects of the game that are interfering with people's enjoyment of it. Effort was put into discussing with the playtesters what's on their minds about the current state of the campaign this last month. In my opinion, the campaign is looking pretty good, arguably better than it ever was as a balance and timing go. However, and yes, there is always a but, there's a pain point I've identified. The current reaction fire, or to use an XCOM term here, Overwatch, is currently a bit too much in this version 24. It's very noticeable that something was changed. The downside of it, from where I'm sitting, is that it makes the player also play the Overwatch, instead of engaging combat first, which also limits the tactical options. Granted, this is fine when you're doing a mission where you have X amount of turns to complete the objective. On the other hand, when you don't have such limitations, you have all the time in the world to just sit behind cover and get free kills from reaction fire. Hopefully, there are improvements regarding this in the next version. In case you want to have a better feel of the status of this issue, I'm currently doing a campaign run, and you can see all of it in the Xenonauts 2 playlist available on my channel. The other development progress items mentioned are as followed. The engineering screen is now reskinned to meet the new UI style, which is really nice. The arid biome has now 8 different maps. A game tutorial is currently being planned and a whole new map for it as well. Next, let's talk about soldier equipment. There is currently an equipment special slot in which it's possible to select an item that provides a particular bonus to the soldier. Extra armor or accuracy, for instance. As it turns out, this will be removed and the soldiers will now have a primary weapon, a secondary weapon, and a single 5x5 vest grid to contain every other item you want to equip, like grenades, ammo, extra weapon, whatever. I do think this is a great idea. If I'm being honest, I don't think I've ever touched that special slot. Usually, you choose a loadout and that's it. The appropriate item is already there. The sniper loadout, as an example, it already selects the tactical visor on that special slot that gives extra accuracy to that soldier. With this change, I'm guessing there will be some interesting struggle about what is more important for that specific soldier. Do you really want to give up some grenades to get that extra accuracy? Maybe that soldier has really low health and it's useful to have extra armor plates instead. I think you know where I'm going with this. Finally, let's talk about alien abilities. In the current version, we can already see some skills listed in the aliens' autopsies. In combat, rarely. I'm guessing a big part of them aren't still implemented. This is the biggest feature the next version will have, and that's the remaining racial abilities. Quote, "These are a bit more active compared to the alien powers in the first Xenonauts, with the idea being to pose interesting tactical challenges for the player. I'm all in for that. There's a remark about the cloaking field ability from the Wraith, and for the Cyber Drone, another alien, rotating towards the direction of any sound. If you want to read the full post to learn more about the current development progress in Xenonauts 2, you can find the links in the description below the video. If the video was useful to you in any way, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. That way, you can be notified when I go live here on YouTube, and you can keep up with some old-fashioned alien killing. Overall, it looks like another great month full of fixes and improvements. The next version 25 will be the first open beta build, and I'm truly excited about it. I'll be back to cover further Goldhawk development updates for Xenonauts 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.